Happy Saturday morning to everybody. All right, once again, we have a super long video. This is being split into two. If you get notification for part 2 first, please come to part 1 and watch it first so you'll know what's going on. There is a lot happening here. Harry once again tried to take over William's thunder. It didn't work, but all right, let's jump in and cover this, shall we? Let's go. FYI, there are 3 videos today, okay? 3 videos, so you don't want to miss the third one. All right, now, let's go. Well, we knew Prince William was going to come out. The whole world knew it. It had been released earlier that he was going to be visiting the Saatchi Gallery. He released a statement, William did, saying he was looking forward to attending that engagement in London. Now, of course, this happened right after the memorial service for his uncle, where Harry showed up. So summer break is over and Prince William returned to his royal duties, and we know that he was going to his first post-summer engagement, and this is one of his big causes, homelessness. And this exhibition, this art exhibition, is called Homelessness Reframed. We've talked about this before. This is a key part of the Homewards UK work because this is helping to change the narrative and challenge negative perceptions of homelessness. William was looking very fit, very tan, and he had a beard, which we all know is our fan favorite. He looks good without, but he also looks good with. So, as I pointed out, William got out of the car with that beard and was looking really good. And just as an FYI, obviously, Princess Catherine did not join William today. She remained at home in Windsor. I believe they're saying that she is still undergoing chemo, but it should be coming to an end soon. So hopefully we'll see her relatively soon. We're hoping so. Anyway, William went walking in, and if that is not a kingly walk, I don't know what it is. Now, this exhibition is considered really to be groundbreaking because it really brings to life as they're saying in the article, the breadth and complexities of homelessness. You know, big issue for William. We know he's doing what he can. So as soon as he got there, he was reunited with his friend Dave Martin. Now, Dave Martin is a big issue vendor that William has taken under his wing, and they sold the big issue together. And David first became homeless in 2011 after he moved to London. But now, believe it or not, the article says he actually exchanges Christmas cards with Prince William, and the pair have actually become really good friends. Somehow that just doesn't surprise me. They shook hands. William patted him on the shoulder and said, and I'm quoting, "Dave, lovely to see you again. How are you been? How you been? I recognize this. Is this you?" he said, speaking about the art piece that he contributed. That's it on the wall behind him that features geometric shapes which represent aspects of his life, including pathways, a roof over his head, and a window to see light. Now, don't get me wrong, the art exhibit is beyond important, and we're going to talk about that some more in a minute, but what people were really talking about was William's beard. The first time we saw the facial hair was when he thanked Team Great Britain after the Paris Olympics. I talked about that in a previous video. He put out a video message with Catherine sitting right by him. So apparently he's going to stick to his decision to keep this rugged look as he was waving to his fans. I thought he looked lovely. William then walked around the room looking at all the different art, and he actually met with the artists behind these newly commissioned works. Some of them are beyond interesting. For instance, this piece of artwork that William is looking at was actually created from parts of a car that the man used to sleep in. So he took the car apart and turned that into a work of art. That's just some of the most who would think to do that? I just think that's fabulous. So this entire exhibition, just so you know, there's sculptures, photographs, and everyday objects from different artists. And the idea behind it is to give those that have been affected by homelessness a chance to share their stories. There are 3 main sections to the art gallery. The first one is called Invisible Words. The second one is Reframed. And the third is Open Doors. Because this is supposed to give people a chance to really understand what's going on. And the people who did the artwork come from 6 different areas. Remember that William is focusing on 6 different areas, and all the artwork came from the people who are in those 6 different areas where they're focusing the homelessness projects, the Homewards campaign. FYI, this was launched in June of 2023 from William and Catherine's Royal Foundation, and the goal is ending homelessness for good. There were, of course, crowds of people going in and coming out, people that were very, very happy to see William. And of course, a couple people asked how Catherine was doing. He's always so gracious. I just don't even know what to make of it. Could you imagine? His wife is sick. He has 3 small children. His father's sick. And here he is doing what he needs to do. That's what makes him fabulous. So, of course, since William was going out doing royal work on the same day, you guys, they're like small children. It's shocking. On the same day, Harry decides it would be a good idea to release an emotional message for Invictus. He opens up about healing and saving lives. And they're releasing this ahead of the 2025 Invictus Games. But what I found absolutely shocking was that this wasn't released by Harry. Well, specifically, it was released by Invictus Games. Thank you to this Twitter user. When did Invictus Games decide it was going to start playing the games with Harry? They should not have released this on the same day. Now they look petty, just like Harry and Meghan look. Or maybe they are getting petty because it's come out how much of the donations go to Harry and Meghan instead of to the veterans. And there are some people who will no longer donate. They've lost over 2,000 veterans. It's a scam, and now people are cottoning on to it. This behavior says to me that Harry still has to hang on to the royal strings. He understands that his only currency is the fact that he's the son of the king. He has no talent, neither does Meghan. Otherwise, why would he constantly be putting stuff up right after the royal family in a bid to, take their attention? He does that because otherwise nobody would look at him even sideways. So with all of this, Patrick Jeffson, who used to work for Princess Diana and who knew Harry when he was younger, has come out and said that if Harry wants the freedom that comes with the private life that he's always going on and on about, then he should get a job, stop putting himself in the public eye, and be quiet. The man points out, Harry says he wants a private life, but if you want that freedom, you have to drop out of public life, keep your mouth shut, and don't criticize the Constitution of your adopted country. You're spot on. I think we all know the truth of the matter is Harry didn't really want a private life. Meghan didn't want a private life. They just wanted to be number one. And when they couldn't be number one, their entire currency now is slamming on the royal family. I agree. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, put your comments down, then go into the description box where you'll find the link to video number 2. Follow me over. You don't want to miss part 2 of this. Let's go.